Hey there, everybody. Carl Schneider here with All Memphis. Today we're going to learn a lesson about the suffix ed. So what I want you to do right now is go ahead and take a moment to go grab a piece of paper and your pencil. All right. As soon as you have your piece of paper and your pen or pencil ready, we are going to go ahead and jump in. The first thing we're going to do today is oral expression. So this is where we share something in a complete sentence. Today's prompt is, one responsibility I have is. One responsibility that I have is. Go ahead and take a quick moment to think about one responsibility that you have. This could be a chore, it could be something you do at school or at home. So take a moment to think. Great, I'm going to share one responsibility I have is taking care of this sweet pup, Franklin. What's one responsibility that you have? Be sure to speak in a complete sentence and include the sentence starter, one responsibility I have is. Go ahead. Nice. Sometimes people think of responsibilities as a bad thing, but I think that it's nice to have more responsibilities because it also gives you more choices sometimes. So now we're going to jump in to phonological awareness. Today we're going to be talking about rhyming. The word we're looking for, our base word is switch. What's the word? That's right, switch. Now we have a picture of a clock, a witch, and a wedge. Which one of these rhymes with the word switch? Very good. The word witch rhymes with the word switch. Awesome job. Great. Now our base word is sledge. What's the word? That's right, sledge. Which one of these pictures rhymes with the word sledge? Is it wedge, sock, or screw? Very good. Wedge rhymes with the word sledge. All right, are you ready to do another? This time our base word is wreck. What's the base word? That's right, wreck. Here we have a picture of a cart, a wedge, and a check. A cart, a wedge, and a check. Which one rhymes with the word wreck? Very good. Check rhymes with the word wreck. Awesome. Our final rhyming activity for the day is the word thing. What's the word? That's right, thing. This is a picture of a thumb, a truck, and a ring. Which one rhymes with the word thing? Very good. Ring rhymes with thing. Great. So now we're going to go through our card deck. I'm going to put a card on the board and we're going to touch our throat and make the sound that the letter says. For today, I'll go ahead and do it first and then give you a turn to practice. Ah, your turn. Good. T, your turn. Good. B, your turn. Good. Oh, your turn. Good. F, your turn. Good. H, your turn. Good. P, your turn. Good. S, your turn. Good. Your turn. Good. Your turn. Good. Like a growl. Your turn. Good. K, your turn. Good. G. Your turn. Sh. Your turn. N. Your turn. D. Your turn. Ah. Your turn. All right. J. Your turn. And we have a rule for this word. No English word ends with a J. Your turn. Awesome. Awesome. V. Your turn. Good. We have a rule for this word too. No English word ends with a V. It must be followed by an E. Your turn. No English word ends with a V. It must be followed by an E. Very good. W. Your turn. Good. Eh. Your turn. Good. X. Your turn. Good. K. Your turn. Good. Y. Your turn. Z. Your turn. I. Your turn. There's a rule for this word. No English word ends with an I. Your turn. All right. Your turn. Good. We also have a rule for this word. Q and U are always together because they are best friends. Your turn. Good. Second sound. Your turn. Good. Your turn. Good. Your turn. Good. Suffix ing means happening right now. Your turn. Suffix ing means happening right now. Ink at the end of a word. Your turn. Ink at the end of a word. Your turn. Onk at the end of a word. Your turn. Unk at the end of the word. Your turn. Ang at the end of the word. Your turn. Ing at the end of a word. Your turn. Ong at the end of a word. Your turn. Ung at the end of a word. Your turn. Suffix S means more than one. Your turn. K. Your turn. Good. And we have a rule for this word. It's at the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. Your turn. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. J. Your turn. Good. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. Your turn. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. Ch. Your turn. Good. And this has the same rule. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a single short vowel. Your turn. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a single short vowel. All right, it's time for us to go over our sight word. This is the word does. What's the word? That's right, does. This is spelled D-O-E-S, does. I want all of you to go ahead and skywrite this in the air. D-O-E-S, does. Go ahead and do that 3 more times. D-O-E-S, does. Go ahead and do that 3 more times. Let's do it one more together. D-O-E-S, does. Very good. One more time on your own. D-O-E-S, does. What's the word? That's right, does. All right, so now we have our review words to read. The first thing I want you to do is actually write each of these words down on your paper. I'm gonna underline them 1 word at a time, and I want you to write the one that I underline. Let's write this word first. All right, let's go ahead and write this word next. Great, let's write this word. Awesome, go ahead and get this one written down. Awesome, let's write this one. Great, and this one. Awesome, this one. Make sure you're practicing neat handwriting. Great, let's go ahead and write this one. Great, and let's write our final word right here. Great. Now we are going to annotate these words, which means we're going to mark them up to make them easier for us to read. So the first thing we're going to do is underline all of our vowels, vowel teams, and our controlled vowels. So let's see. We know that our vowels are what? That's right. A, E, I, O, and U. So let's go ahead and look in the middle of our words for those letters. I see we have one here. Where's the vowel in this word? Very good, it's right here. What about this word? Yeah, U, very good. All right, what about in this word? Here we go. How about this one? Yep, the A right here. How about this word? That's right, this is gonna be our O. What about in here? Great, I. Awesome, I see the E is right here. And finally, we have our I right here. Okay, great. The next thing we're gonna do is circle our digraphs and trigraphs. A digraph is two letters that come together to make one sound. A trigraph is three letters that come together and make one sound. So let's look. Ooh, I see a trigraph in this word. I see a trigraph in this word. What about in this word? Very good. We know DGE, like we reviewed in card deck, says J at the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. This is a digraph, trigraph. This word has something special. If anybody remembers the floss rule, we doubled the S in this word because it follows the floss rule, which means that we double the letters F, L, and S at the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. This follows the floss rule. This follows the floss rule. Great, and I see one more trigraph. Awesome job. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is search for our consonant blends. Do you see two consonants together here who are blended? Very good. S and K are both consonants. What about here? Very good. P and L is a consonant blend. How about in this word? Very good. G and R go together. Awesome. How about this word? Yep, S and M. Ooh, this is a trickier one. But actually, in this word, all three of these letters are going to blend together. All right, we have a blend right here. You know what? Mr. Schneider missed a digraph, y'all. In this word, we have a digraph. So I'm going to quickly go back and catch it. It's okay if you sometimes forget something as long as we catch it before it's too late. There we go. Also a digraph. Now we have two more blends to find. Let's go ahead and find them in this word. Very good. It's going to be PR. And in this word, it's going to be TW. Awesome. So now we're actually going to read these words, but because we identified the blends, the digraphs, the trigraphs, and the vowels, it's going to be way easier to read these words. So why don't you go ahead and read this word? Great. Read this word. Great. This word. Great. This word. Awesome. This one's a little tricky. I'll give you a moment. Very good. Let's read this word. Awesome. Let's read this word. Great. How about this one? And let's read this final one. Yeah, great. And now I'm going to read each word, and you're going to repeat after me just to make sure we got them right. Ready? Sketch, pledge, grudge, smock, scratch, gloss, thrill, press, twitch. Awesome. Go ahead and read the top row as fast as you can. Great. Sketch, pledge, grudge. Your turn. Awesome. Smock, scratch, gloss. Your turn. Even faster. Awesome. What about this bottom row? Go ahead and take a turn. Great. Thrill, press, twitch. Awesome. Thrill, press, twitch. Your turn. All right, I'm going to give you a moment to read all 9 of these words as fast as you can. On your mark, get set, go. You did an awesome job. Great. Oh, awesome. So now I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to ask you some questions about these words. In the first row, what word rhymes with wedge? With wedge. Is it sketch, pledge, or grudge? Very good. The word pledge rhymes with the word wedge. Ooh, I kind of gave you a hint on this one earlier. Let's see if you can do it. Name all the words in this group that follow the floss rule. The floss rule. So we know the floss rule means we double the letters F, L, and S at the end of a short word after a short vowel. What's the floss rule? We double the letters F, L, and S at the end of a short word after a short vowel. Awesome. This word, gloss, follows the floss rule. What about this word? Very good. Thrill also follows the floss rule. And what about this word? That's right. Press also follows the floss rule. In the third row, read the action word that your eyes might do. It's a little tricky. In the third row of these 3 words, read me the word that your eyes might do. Very good. Twitch. You may have never experienced this, but sometimes when you're really tired, your eye will start twitching. Great. In the second row, read me this word. S, m, ah, k. What's the word? That's right. Smock. Awesome job. Great. Now we're going to do auditory drills. Auditory drills are where I give you a sound and you write the letter that makes that sound on your paper. Go ahead and get your paper set up and we'll get started in just a moment. All right, write the letter that says B. Repeat. Write the letter that says B. Repeat. That's right, B. Go ahead and write that now. Great. Next, write the letter that says O. What's the sound? That's right, O. Great. Now write the sound that says P. What's the sound? That's right. P. All right. Next, write the letter that says S. What's the sound? That's right. S. Awesome. Now write the letter that says N. What's the sound? That's right. N. Great. Next, write the sound that says G. What's the sound? That's right. G. All right. Next, write the sound that says like a growl. What's the sound? That's right. Great. Next, write the sound that says ink. What's the sound? That's right. Ink. Great. Next, write the sound that says ch, like which, at the end of a short word, one syllable word after a short vowel. Awesome. Next, write the sound ah. What's the sound? That's right, ah. And great. Let's write the sound that says Go ahead and write what's the sound? That's right, Go ahead and write that sound now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start writing the correct answers. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna start writing the correct answers on this piece of, on the slide so that you can double check your work. So we have B, ball, B. L, lamp, L. P, pig, P. S, snake, S. N, nest, N. G, goat, G. R, rat, R. Ink, pink, ink. Great. Now we have the sound ch, as in which, at the end of a short word after a short vowel. So we have T, C, H, ch. Very good. We have A, apple, a, and U, up, Awesome job. Go ahead and make sure your paper looks like mine. I'll give you a moment to correct it. Great. Now we're going to spell some words. So find some room on your paper because we are going to spell some words. The first word we're going to spell is the word pass. What's the word? That's right, pass. Let's finger spell it together. P-a-s. Go ahead and write that on your paper now. So you should have P, A, S, S, pass. Great. This word also follows what rule? The floss rule. Still can't floss. Great. The next word is sick. What's the word? That's right, sick. Let's finger spell it together. S-I-K. Very good. Let's write the word sick on our paper now. Remember in the card deck, we talked about how CK says K at the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. So we need the CK to spell this word correctly. Great, now we're gonna spell some two-syllable words. This is exciting. The first word is the word napkin. What's the word? That's right, napkin. Let's go over the first syllable, nap, nap. Your turn. Very good. N-a-p. Go ahead and write the first syllable on your paper right now. Great, so you should have n-a-p. Very good. The second syllable is kin. What's the second syllable? That's right, kin. Let's finger spell it together. K-I-N. Go ahead and write that on your paper now. Good, so you should have the word napkin written on your paper. What's the word? That's right, napkin. Awesome. We have another two-syllable word to spell together. The word is kitten. What's the word? That's right, kitten. What's the first syllable in the word kitten? That's right, kit. Let's finger spell it together. K-it. Go ahead and write the word kit, the syllable kit, on your paper now. All right, the second syllable in this word is 10. What's the second syllable? That's right, 10. Let's finger spell it together. T-e-n. Go ahead and write that on your paper. Awesome, so you should have written T-E-N. What's the word? That's right, kitten. Great. The next word we're gonna write is another two-syllable word. This is great. This is the word nutmeg. What's the word? That's right, nutmeg. Nutmeg is a type of spice that a lot of people put in sweet potato or pumpkin pie. The first syllable in the word nutmeg is nut. What's the first syllable? That's right, nut. Go ahead and finger spell it with me now. N-a-t. Go ahead and write the syllable nut on your paper now. Great. You should have written n-a-t. Very good. What's the second syllable in the word nutmeg? That's right, meg. Let's finger spell it together. M-e-g. Your turn. Very good. Go ahead and write those letters on your paper now. All right, you should have written, oh, sorry, y'all. All right, you should have written Egg. What's the word? That's right, nutmeg. We have one word left. The word is muffin. What's the word? That's right, muffin. What's the first syllable in the word muffin? That's right, muff. Let's fingerspell it together. F. Go ahead and write the letters that say muff on your paper right now. Great, and I'm gonna have you try the whole paper, the whole word on your own before I write this one. The second syllable is fin. What's the second syllable? That's right, fin. Let's fingerspell that together. Fin. Go ahead and write the syllable fin on your paper now. All right, so you should have written fin. Muffin. Awesome job spelling. Make sure your paper looks like mine. And why don't we take a quick brain break because we are about to dig in to the new part of what we're learning today. So why don't you either get up and do 10 jumping jacks or some high knees or maybe a quick stretch. Just keep your brain flowing. Woohoo, brain break, brain break. Awesome. All right, so now we're going to dive into the part of the lesson where we learn something new. We're going to learn about a suffix. So the first thing I want to do is review what's a suffix. A suffix is a letter or group of letters that are added to the end of a word and change the meaning of a word. What's a suffix? A letter or group of letters that are added to the end of a word, and what do? They change the meaning. So what is a suffix? A letter or group of letters. Where does it go? The end of a word. And what does it do? Change the meaning of the word. What are the three things it does? So what is it? That's right, a letter or group of letters. Where is it? That's right, at the end of a word. And what does it do? That's right, change the meaning of a word. Today we're going to learn about the suffix ed. Suffix ed means happened in the past. Suffix ed means happened in the past. What does suffix ed mean? That's right, happened in the past. Today we're going to learn about suffix ed when it says t. What does it say? That's right, t. So, learn about today is suffix ed jumped t. Your turn, suffix ed jumped t. Suffix ed jumped t. And the meaning that it changes is it changes a word to mean happened in the past. Happened in the past. What does it mean? That's right, happened in the past. So on your paper, I want you to do this 3 times. You're going to write suffix ed jumped t, happened in the past. Suffix ed jumped t, happened in the past. Suffix ed jumped t, happened in the past. Go ahead and write that on your paper right now. Awesome job. All right, now we're going to read some words that have our new suffix. So the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and write down all of these words on your paper. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time to do that. Go ahead and write down this word. Great. Go ahead and write down this word. Awesome. Go ahead and write down this word. Awesome. All right, let's write down this one. Great. Let's write down this one. All right, let's go ahead and write down this one. Awesome. Let's write down this one. Great. Let's go ahead and get this one written down. Awesome. And now I want you to write down this final word. Great. So now we're going to actually bracket the suffix on all of these words so that we can see the base word and we can see the suffix and we'll know the new word that changes the meaning. So let's go ahead and bracket our suffix. In case you're wondering, this is what a bracket looks like. We're going to bracket all of our suffix ed, jumped, t. Great, keep going. Just want to point out this suffix to ourselves, make sure we understand it. Awesome, so you should be able to see the base word and then the new word that includes the suffix. One thing I want to tell you is that this is the first of 3 lessons about ED. ED says t at the end of an unvoiced letter. Unvoiced letters are letters like s, p, k, ch, k. They don't have any voice in them, so they don't make any vibrations when you touch your throat. And so that's why it says t. That's the rule for today, okay? So I want you to go ahead and read me the base words in all of these words. So read this base word. Good. This base word. Awesome. This base word. Great. This base word. Awesome. This base word. Great. How about this one? Awesome. 3 more. How about this one? Great. This one? Awesome. And how about this one? Good. So you should have read jump, rush, toss, help, kiss, lick, pick, miss, and match. Now, Mr. Schneider is going to read the word with the suffix, and then you'll repeat after me. Jumped, rushed, tossed, helped, kissed, licked, picked, missed, matched. Very good. So this said the sound t at the end of each of these words. But what does it mean? What does jumped mean? Jumped means that you jump yesterday or earlier. You did it in the past. You already jumped, right? Helped means your teacher helped you a few weeks ago. You missed being at home, but now you're at home all the time, right? So it means, it changes the meaning to mean happened in the past. Now I want you to practice reading all of these words one more time. This one, 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 and this one. Awesome. So you should have said jumped, brushed, tossed, helped, kissed, licked, picked, missed, matched. Your turn. Great. All right, now we are going to spell some words that have this suffix in them. We're gonna what? That's right, we're gonna spell some words. So the first word I want you to write is the word blink. What's the word? That's right, blink. Let's finger spell it together. B-O-ink. Remember, we put more than one letter on this sound, so it's gonna be B-O-ink. Go ahead and write that now. Awesome, and I'm gonna do this one with you all just to make sure that we don't get confused. B-O-ink. I-N-K says ink like pink at the end of a word. Now, I want you to add the suffix that means happened in the past. What suffix? That's right, the one that means happened in the past. So your paper should say blinked. Repeat after me, blinked. Very good. That means that I'm not blinking right now, but I blinked before. Very good. The next word is punch. What's the word? That's right, punch. Let's finger spell it together. Ch. Go ahead and write the letters that say p, ch on your paper now. Great. So you should have written P-U-N-C-H. And now I want you to add the suffix that means happened in the past. Which suffix? Awesome. So you should have written suffix ed means happened in the past. This means that somebody got punched in the past, which is not very nice, and we don't support punching. All right, the next word is pick. What's the word? That's right, pick. Let's go ahead and finger spell it together. Very good. Write the sounds that say p, I, k on your paper now. Great, so you should have written p, I, and because we know k at the end of a short word after a short vowel has to be spelled with a C and a K, I know to include both of those letters. Now, I want you to add the suffix that means happened in the past. What does it mean? Very good. So we should all be adding that now. So you should have written picked. What's the word? That's right, picked. You picked an apple back in the fall. Great. Our next word is help. What's the word? That's right, help. Let's finger spell it together. Eh, ul, p. Go ahead and write the letters that say eh, ul, p now. Awesome. So you should have written H, E, L, P. Now I want you to add the suffix that means happened in the past. What suffix? Very good. Go ahead and do that now. Awesome. So you should have written suffix ed means happened in the past. And this is the word helped. What's the word? That's right, helped. So we have, read me this word, this word, this word, and this word. Very good. We have blinked, punched, picked, and helped. And remember, we added suffix ed, which means what? Very good. Happened in the past, and we pronounced it t because it ended, all of these words end with unvoiced sounds. Unvoiced sounds. Very good. All right, now we're going to learn another sight word, but we call these learned words because we want you to be able to spell them. So this is an unfair word because normally O says ah, but in this word it says This is the word from. What's the word? That's right, from. From is spelled F-R-O-M, from. How is it spelled? That's right, F-R-O-M, from. So now on your paper, I want you to go ahead and write excuse me guys, I'm sorry. All right, I want you to go ahead and write F-R-O-M, from. F-R-O-M, from. F-R-O-M, from. Great, now cover your eyes. What's the word? That's right, from. And how do we spell it? F-R-O-M, from. Very good. All right, we have another new word to learn. This is the word going. What's the word? That's right, going. Going is unfair because normally O says ah, but here it says O, going. So let's spell it out loud together. G-O-I-N-G, going. G-O-I-N-G, going. Very good. Let's go ahead and on your piece of paper in front of you, let's write this word. G-O-I-N-G, going. G-O-I-N-G, going. One more, G-O-I-N-G, going. Awesome job. Now cover your eyes, cover them. Let's think, what's the word? That's right, going. And how do we spell it? That's right, G-O-I-N-G, going. No peeking. All right, you did awesome learning those two new words. Now, I'm gonna say a sentence and you're going to write it down. This is really exciting. So, I want you to remember that every sentence starts with what? That's right, a capital letter. And what does every sentence end with? That's right, a punctuation mark. And all the words should be spelled correctly, right? And then our sentence, it has to make sense. So, I'm gonna read you the whole sentence and you'll repeat after me. I blinked from the sun. Your turn. Very good. We're gonna write this sentence down a couple of phrases at a time. Phrase 1 is, I blinked. What's phrase 1? Very good. Go ahead and write, I blinked on your paper right now. Great, so your paper should say, so far, I blink, and we're adding the suffix ed, that means happened in the past, and says t at the end of an unvoiced sound, so we have I blinked. The second phrase you're gonna write is from the sun. What's the second phrase? Very good, from the sun. Go ahead and write that on your paper now. Great, so you should have written from the sun. So your whole sentence should read, I blinked from the sun. What does the sentence say? That's right, I blinked from the sun. Now, did an awesome job with sentence 1. Now let's work on our second sentence. Repeat after me. We patched the grass. Very good. The first phrase we're going to write is we patched. Go ahead and write that on your paper now. We patched. Keep in mind what we went over today with the t sound. We patched. Awesome. The second phrase in sentence 2 is the grass. What's the second phrase? That's right, the grass. So you should have written, all done. Ah, you caught me. We need to make sure that our sentence starts with a capital letter. Now are we done? You're right, not quite. We also need that punctuation mark at the end of our sentence. Thank you so much for catching that. So we need to make it have a period. Awesome job. Now I'm going to ask you some questions about these words, okay? So let's see. In sentence 1, read me what you can do with your eyes. Very good. Blinked is something that you do with your eyes. In sentence 2, read me this word. S. What's the word? That's right, grass. In sentence 1, read me the word that is something in the sky. Something in the sky. Very good. That would be sun. Awesome. And in sentence 2, read me the word with the suffix that means happened in the past. Very good. Patched has suffix ed, which means happened in the past. Great job. All right, and for our last activity of the day, we are going to read 5 sentences. How many sentences? That's right, 5. So let's take a look at this first sentence. And the first thing I want to do is circle any of our words that have the suffix that means happened in the past. So where do you see that in these sentences? Good, right here. This word includes the suffix that means happened in the past. I'm also going to help you by giving you words that we can't sound out. So this is the word the. What's the word? That's right, the. This is also the word the. What's the word? That's right, the. And this is the word door. What's the word? That's right, door. Awesome job. Go ahead and read this sentence out loud to yourself right now. Awesome, so you should have read, the madman punched the door. The madman punched the door. Your turn. Awesome. Great. Sentence 2. Let's see, do you see any words in here that follow, that have the suffix that means happened in the past in them? Very good. This word right here has the suffix that means happened in the past. Awesome, and we only have one word that is unfair here, and it is this word, the very first word. This is the word many. What's the word? That's right, many. Go ahead and read this sentence now. Very good, so you should have read, many in class helped him. Many in class helped him. Your turn. Great. Now I want us to look for the word that includes the suffix that means happened in the past in sentence 3. Very good. This word right here includes the suffix that means happened in the past. We can sound out all of these words except the word the. This is the word the. What's the word? That's right, the. This is also the word the. What's the word? That's right, the. Now go ahead and read this sentence. You should have read, the king picked the judge. Very good. Now let's look at sentence 4 together. Sentence 4. All right, let's find any of these words that include the suffix that means happened in the past. Great. This word right here has the suffix that means happened in the past. Let's see, which of these words are unfair? It's just, this is the word the. What's the word? That's right, the. Go ahead and read this sentence now. Awesome, so you should have read, father picked up the pink sock. Very good. Now let's look at sentence number 5. Which of these words has the suffix that means happened in the past? Very good. This word has the word that means happened in the past. Great. Now let's find any words here that we can't sound out. I see the same 2 words. This is the word the. What's the word? That's right, the. This is also the word the. What's the word? That's right, the. Go ahead and read this sentence out loud now. Great. You should have read, the dog licked the chess set. Okay, now I'm going to read each of these sentences out loud one more time and then give you a chance to read them with your most fluent and expressive reading. Sentence 1, the madman punched the door. Sentence 2, many in class helped him. Sentence 3, the king picked the judge. Sentence 4, father picked up the pink sock. And sentence 5, the dog licked the chess set. Go ahead and read all of those now out loud. Awesome job. You did such a great job following along with me today, and I hope you tune back in tomorrow for another All Memphis lesson. Have an awesome rest of your day and stay healthy and safe.